Good morning, everybody. Well, back to the iPhone for good we are. I mean, the Sony didn't do bad for quality, but stabilization, horrible. As figured. I think the 18mm lens actually made it worse, to be honest with you. Alright, so cat litter is done. Gotta vacuum, gotta put clothes away. I've already taken trash out like a gazillion times. Upstairs, downstairs, the box for the swivel mount. Unfortunately, the problem I'm running into now, so I can't use the guides. It's because the power plug's all the way on the other side of the freaking unit on the TV. It's over there. And this isn't really working either, and now I've kind of trapped my freaking power cord underneath the HDMI cable, so that's kind of not good. So right there is kind of my max movement, but if I put it somewhere else, it doesn't really work either. But anywho, alright, time to get this day going, because I gotta jump in the shower in the next probably 5 minutes so I can get myself on to work on time. Okay, you guys haven't seen me all day, and apparently my flash is off. So it's not. Surprised it's not running. Well, unfortunately, my idea using this piece here is too long currently, and it's also too flimsy. I thought the double thickness would actually help me, but maybe if I stuff it with foam. I don't know, but I gotta cut it down a ways because it's not level right now. But time to get out of here. Home sweet home, puppy dogs. Haven't seen him yet today. Of course, I've only recorded 2 freaking clips. So, another short freaking vlog. Yeah, I was gonna try to take him for a walk, maybe after dinner. See if the temperature doesn't drop too much, because it's already going down. It was like 40-something when I left. It does not feel 40-something out now. But, where is he? There you got pictures. There's our buddy. Here's Mr. Moon. Let's see if I can drag that down. Clear it up a little bit. Zoom in. There it is. Could be worse. I think the trees actually helped me. It looks a little pixelated, but it's an iPhone. What do you want? All the way dark. Don't have it too bright. So I wish it told you where you were at when you were doing this. That'd be nice. Ooh, Free going poopy. No, she going pedal. Alright, guys. I think maybe 1 episode of Riverdale tonight, and then I'm calling it quits. Getting imported, getting a quick vlog edited, and actually crawling my ass into bed. Because the recliner ain't doing it for me. Just can't get comfortable enough to sleep. And of course, once I woke up last night, I had like a 1.5 cups of coffee. Normally it doesn't keep me awake, but I'm not drinking it as much. So it had a little more effect on me. Alright, let's give the big boy a chance. Yes. This one's got the slider to the side. I think that's all the way down. 10x. Still not really getting it, are we? Oh, you don't want that. You want to lock it. I should lock it. Lock it. And let's see if we can go any further. It's 20x on the Samsung. I feel like I got more detail. Maybe I was just getting branches. Oh, come on, Prey, do something. Let's go potties. Come on, this is a show for you. Go potties. And we're just about ready to call it a night. What time is it? Oh, 7:15. Jeez, like it's so freaking late. Anymore. That's about the time we quit anyway. So, leftover lasagna, some new buttered pasta, green beans, and a salad. So delicious at dinner. So, finish this episode and call it a night. Man. I'm trying to figure out this other mounting option here, but don't think it's going to work for me tonight. I don't know what I have that would... Ooh, we do have those snips for branches. That might cut plastic. I'm going to give that a try. Not so much in video, can you? Oh, there. Oh, so hard to hold it. There's a shot there. Okay, we locked it. It's just not going to clear up. It's a pain in the ass. Alrighty guys, well, I'm just trying to figure out a backup system if my other plan here doesn't work. I just literally watched a video, but I pulled out one of my old bendable ones, So kind of have that set up just in case I have to go back to the old style with the ball, since the other thing disintegrated on me. I didn't get a chance to return it today because the service desk line was too long. But hold on a second. So I just watched the video, and basically what the gentleman, the rubber gets really hard, i.e. it's colder than you know what out. So I'm going to go bring the Joby in. Going to get as hot of water as I can. I might even throw some water in the microwave and boil it. Just stick it in there for, like he said, 10-15 seconds just to get it to soften up the rubber. And I might put the short bar on it and stick it back to the mount. See if that works. I really like that system to work because I have 360 rotation with the phone. It's so simple. So I don't expect it to be able to hold that big mount. It's just that's an awful lot. I'm asking way too much of it. So let's try this and see if it works. If not, I do have that system cleaned up and ready to go as a backup. So that is very stiff. Very stiff. So I'm going to get some hot water. I think I'm going to heat it up a little bit. This one didn't puncture that I know of. I don't think that's punctured right there. Since what happened to the first one I got, I drove the screw all the way down through it and punctured inside. But this is not, I didn't use that system on this because this was a replacement. I'm not concerned about that middle part though, but it looks like it's molded that way. But yeah, that rubber is, it looks somewhat pliable, but it was way, when it came out new, it was way better. But this one, unlike the one that I just showed you, this does not have that sticky rim around it. And I'm kind of wishing it did, but I did get sticky tape today as well. Push come to shove, I might just put a ringer of that around here to get it a little extra. Alrighty, well, I ended up putting that clear double-sided tape in there. Try to give me my grip. So far, it ain't coming loose. The only problem is I also can't get it off there to correct that. But I kind of want that pulled back. I just don't know once I get the other mount on here if I'm going to be too high and if I'm going to be able to spin like I'm thinking. So we're going to go get that. Of course, that can be pulled back to about here. I don't know what's going to happen when I spin myself around this way if I'm going to be looking at the mirror. So, alright, here's trying. Alright, obviously with no headlights, that's not going to be a very good image. I've actually got it lined up so I can actually pull all the way back to the 5 lens as well and not have any of the Joby phone mount in the shot. I'll be able to show you better tomorrow, but I'm going to show you what I've got right now. Now the biggest question is, let me launch my camera on my watch. If it lets me while it's recording, it may not. Okay, so basically I can spin it one way. I've made the adjustments. I can come around this way, and I'm still hitting the mirror. I wasn't hitting the mirror a second ago, now I'm hitting the mirror again. I'm just grazing it. Don't know if I can go back any further without just switching it over to the back mount. Yeah, a little bit. Alright. Now I should definitely... I'm hitting the windshield. Oh, God. Boy, it's just that little bit too high. It is right against the windshield. Can I bring it around now or not? What's going on here? What am I hitting? Oh, I'm hitting the other damn screw now. Oh, this is... okay. There's still some fine-tuning to do. But yeah, I can't come around this way because then the phone hits. But I can get... well, maybe. Nope, right there. So I can actually aim all the way to my A post. Kind of in the concept of what I want to be able to do is, like, if something is happening, I have the ability to just turn the camera. Now I've taken the big handle off this thing. The problem I'm running into is I'm hitting the other screw right there with the dial, with my lock dial. Sugar. So if that moves, which it's most likely going to, okay. But yeah, I can get myself pretty much in tune right there. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let me show you what it looks like with Samsung. Right now we have almost full rotation. Unfortunately, I can't get that mount off there to make it straight, which still the mirror would be a problem. Okay, so there's what we got. Like I said, we're pretty high up in the air. So, I think my only other option is, besides using this Joby, because all this is Joby. The suction's Joby, the pan head is Joby, and then the phone mount. And like I said, I have you on the lower end. Actually, I think I said that in the clip. It wasn't recording. So I have the camera down. Otherwise, I'm going to catch the mirror up here, the back side of it, because you're so far back. I can't come forward anymore. Otherwise, I run into problems. And what I'm talking about is that guy right there I'm running into. So I guess my other option, so that isn't a problem, is to put it on that one and bring this one forward. I could actually back it all the way out and just remove it. So, but right now that looks like that might be holding. Now I'm going to leave the pan head on there tonight. Leave this guy here on there. I've took off the big handle because that was just ridiculous. If I could find a shorter one of these that I could put in there, because that mounts on the other side. So that right now would be facing the back, and it hits. So this is kind of the system I was looking for. It got a little higher than planned though. I can lower it by using just the turn dial, but then I lose my ability to pan tilt. Right now I got pan and tilt on there. This tilts back this way, but it won't tilt forward anymore, which is more the direction I think I'd need than back. Alright, so I've made the adjustment. I pulled it back to the other one. I should actually put it in right now just to make sure I put it back in the right place. So, like I said, I can actually pull this and back it out right here. There's actually a release on these. It opens up so you can thread them out. So if that becomes a problem where it's going to move like this, or I can put a 1/4 thread on, screw bolt on there, I have them, and tighten this one down. So, yeah. I don't know, for some reason, I don't know how I had it the other day where everything seemed to be working a little bit better than this. But I had to angle it like that. Well, mainly that's where it stopped. I didn't really have much choice. The only thing I could do would be take it off there, which I probably scratched the living crap out of my dash. You can see the marks where it was hitting. So I guess that this picture frame will go back tomorrow. But the tape seems to be working the best. So, and the reason I really couldn't switch over to much anything else, height is already an issue, and this is the lowest thing I have. But if it's going to stick now that I have the double-sided tape on there, I don't know if it's the tape or the suction that's actually holding it, or both. Okay, so what I was saying about having the camera down low, now I have it up high. My head's cut off because it's hitting the mirror back here. So, yeah, we can't have that. It'll have to definitely go in upside down from what I'm normal to. But it actually puts the camera controls on the phone closer to me as a driver. Alright, so we got dash, and we can get all the way to there. Beautiful. Okay. And then I did take the other screw out because it was in the way, and then bring it back around to film me. A little too far. Beautiful. And it definitely has enough resistance. Of course, I can also lock it, which, yeah, I can still reach that to lock it. Yeah, I mean, as long as that mount's going to hold up there, that right there is going to be the new system. Like I said, and of course, I always have the pan tilt. So I can bring myself down more and go back more. That was not intentional. That was the weight of the camera. So right about, I'd say there's good. Right about there, we'll lock it. Might be a little too low for the front. Let's just take a look. Might be aiming too a little bit too much down. There's gonna be a happy medium. Now the only thing is the camera is more to the passenger side of the cabin, but good enough. But I should Still have 5X available. What am I hitting there? I'm not even sure what the heck that is right there. This little piece. What the heck is it? Oh, it's the edge of the, yeah, I just need to go over just a spec more. Okay, I'm gonna quit boring you with this. Still too far. Too far. There we go, there's one. Alrighty guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it ended up being a little bit weird at the end, but been trying to get this to work for days now, and that's why there wasn't a lot of vlog today, is because I had no car setup. It is important right now. Not much else I can do. Alright, I will see you guys in the morning. Thanks for watching, and have a good night.